And the brand isn't that important, but I'm always trying to find the best possible isolate I can get that still tastes good enough to drink 3 times a day.
What's up? 筋肉翻訳です。さあ今日はどうやって高タンパク低カロリーを摂るのか、ビーガンから学ぶ栄養摂取見ていきましょう。今回はまだまだ日本では馴染みの少ないビーガンの方向けの減量時の栄養摂取の動画です。ただビーガン意識の人だけではなく、タンパク質を多く摂るとお腹が張るなどを感じている方は参考にするといいかもしれません。また動画の前半では減量に関してとても大切な考え方も教えてくれています。はじめにビーガンとは基本的に動物を食べないというと早いですね。植物のみを食べる考え方なんですね。肉も魚も卵も食べられない彼らは何から高タンパク低カロリーを摂るんでしょうか。豆腐などの豆類も鶏胸肉ほど脂質カロリーが低いわけではありません。途中で出てくるおすすめプロテインは似たような原材料のものが日本で買えたので、そちらのリンクは概要欄に貼っておきます。気になる方は見てみてください。では早速見ていきましょう。どうぞ。
Everybody wants a diet video, so let's get after it. Now, whether you're vegan or not really doesn't matter. There's 2 principles that have to be the foundation for whatever program you're following, and if they are, you're slowly going to decrease body fat, increase muscle mass, and get the results you want. Let's get into it. So one of the hardest parts about making this video is I am constantly changing my diet. Now, I'm going to get into the specifics of what I'm currently doing, but just so you know, I kind of think of myself as a walking science experiment, and I could wake up tomorrow morning and be like, "F it, let's try something new," which is an important mindset I think everybody should have, because at the end of the day, if you're truly serious about this, you should take the time to figure out what works best for you. And no one can know your body better than you can. One of my favorite sayings is no one's coming for you. And I think if you take that mindset, you're gonna absolutely have success. By all means, go through my channel, steal as much information as possible, other fitness channels, take it all, but make sure you don't expect anybody else to do the work for you. All right, that's enough motivational crap. Just wanna make sure your head wasn't all the way up your ass, but if it was, which brings me to principle number 1. And this rings true no matter what diet I've done, and I've done a lot of them. Vegan keto, low carb, carb cycling, I mean, whatever you can think of, I've tried it. And that is at least 40% of your calories have to come from protein. Now, I know a lot of people are gonna argue me on that and cite case studies. Cool story, bro. Just start your own YouTube channel. I'm just giving you my personal experience of people I've worked with and myself, that if you don't do that, your body fat, your body composition takes on a different form. You're not gonna slowly decrease body fat, increase muscle mass. And the first question I usually get is, how do you get so much protein being vegan? Don't you get a bunch of trace carbs and a bunch of random stuff with your protein? I drink a shitload of shakes. Now, I use a pea protein isolate. It's fermented. It does have a little carbs in it, but for the most part, it's the cleanest thing you can get as a vegan, be able to get enough protein to maintain that muscle mass. And for me, I do 3, sometimes 4 shakes a day. So the myth of food is better than shakes, kind of bullshit. And the brand isn't that important, but I'm always trying to find the best possible isolate I can get that still tastes good enough to drink 3 times a day, but also sits well with my stomach. And I'm sure some of your significant others can attest. Some proteins don't sit well. The second principle is you're gonna have to suffer. Not forever, but you're gonna have to run a slight deficit to get the look you want. People that say you can't lose body fat and gain muscle mass, they're full of shit. But I ran into that same problem when I was younger. I believed that when I heard, I just had to bulk up, right? End up looking like a water buffalo, diet all that fat off, lose most of the muscle. Currently what I'm doing is 3 shakes a day and then 2 solid meals. Now the solid meals are some sort of vegan meat alternative like a Beyond Meat or something similar, and I pair that with a green vegetable. And I suffer through that all week to just have one day where I carb load and eat crap like crazy. I mean, I'm the reason you go to the store and try to buy your kid cereal and they're out of it. I'm not proud of it, but it was me. And it really is that simple. All you gotta do is sacrifice during the week, get enough protein in, and make sure you're in a slight deficit, and little by little, you're gonna get the results you want.
さあいかがでしたでしょうか。自分の体のことは自分が一番理解することができる。カロリーの 40% はタンパク質から摂ることになる。ビーガン向けの低カロリータンパク質摂取にはエンドウ豆プロテインの WPI がおすすめになるとのことでした。エンドウ豆はビーガンの間で重視されているタンパク源の一つです。栄養素はこんな感じ。 100g あたりでタンパク質はお肉と同じぐらい取れるんですが、炭水化物はとても多いですね。そのうち食物繊維は 17g とのことだったので、結構食物繊維も取れるんですが、それでも炭水化物、糖質も多く含まれていますね。アイソレートのエンドウ豆プロテインにするとかなり良くなるようです。ホイプロテインのアイソレートほどはパフォーマンスが上がらないんですが、こちら見てみるとタンパク質 15g 含まれる中に脂質も炭水化物も 2g となっています。相当低くなってますね。こちらのウィダのものになるとタンパク質 20g と考えるとそれぞれ 5g、7g となってしまうので結構カロリーが高くなってしまいます。 なのでビーガン用のプロテインでもかなり脂質糖質が抑えられたものもあるんですね。冒頭でもお伝えしましたが、特にビーガンの方でなくてもホエイプロテインでお腹が張っちゃうような方はこういったエンドウ豆プロテイン試してみるといいかもしれません。ちなみに僕はホエイプロテインでも WPC だとお腹が張るんですが WPI アイソレートだとお腹が張ることはありませんでした。なので様々試してみてお腹の張り具合などベストなものを見つけられるといいですね。みんなはどんな基準でプロテインを選んでいますか？コメント欄で教えてください。動画のリクエスト、チャンネル登録お待ちしています。ではまた。はい、お知らせです。筋肉翻訳 T シャツが販売中なんですが L サイズが売り切れになってしまいました。僕が今着てるのは M サイズです。 S サイズと M サイズはまだ若干残りがあります。概要欄の販売ページから購入してください。またアパレルは少しずつ増やしていくつもりです。こんなの欲しいなどコメント欄でリクエストを教えてください。ここまで見ていただいてありがとうございます。これからもいろんな情報を発信していくので応援よろしくお願いします。ではまた。
I won't look back when you're around. I won't think twice when you're